Hello, you're watching Wednesday edition of News Mongolia. Today is January 19th. For our top stories, environmental impact assessment of the Oyu Tolgoi project will be brought in line with international standards. Loans at 3% will be provided to companies to support employment from March 1st. Taj Mahal ice sculpture unveiled at Sukhbaatar Square. For other news, stay tuned. On Wednesday, the Ministry of Health and the National Center for Communicable Diseases held its daily updates on COVID-19 status in Mongolia.
The Ministry of Health today reported that 3,088 new COVID-19 cases were detected after tests were carried out at PCR laboratories across the country. In the past 24 hours, no new COVID-19 deaths were recorded. All new cases were confirmed domestically, out of which 1,708 were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar and 1,380 in the provinces. 8,882 COVID-19 patients are being treated at hospitals nationwide. Additionally, 41,854 patients are being treated at home. Among the patients being treated at hospitals, 2,862 are showing mild symptoms of illness and 53 are in critical condition. As of now, around 2.17 million people have had 2 doses of a COVID-19 vaccine, and 30% of the population has received the 3rd dose, and 2% has had the 4th dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Concerning the rising surge of COVID-19 in the country, the National Emergency Commission has made suggestions to celebrate the Lunar New Year only in the household and to extend the school winter break or resume to online classes. Also, if daily cases being confirmed doubles within a week, imposing a traffic ban at certain hours was suggested.
On Tuesday, January 18th, the Indian Embassy in Mongolia unveiled the Taj Mahal ice sculpture at Sukhbaatar Square. The unveiling commemorated the 75th anniversary of India's independence, as well as the 67th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between India and Mongolia. The 75th Independence Day of India is being celebrated this year on August 15th. The Government of India has been planning a variety of events for the important anniversary since March 2021 under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav initiative. These celebrations will take place through August 2023. The Indian Embassy in Mongolia's ice sculpture in Ulaanbaatar's main square celebrates the beauty of the Taj Mahal, an ivory-white marble mausoleum that is considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was built in the 600s by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved queen, Mumtaz Mahal. The unveiling ceremony was attended by Ambassador of India to Mongolia, Mohinder Pratap Singh, and other officials and representatives of the Indian community in Mongolia. The ice sculpture will be on view for 2 months. The Indian Embassy has also announced a selfie contest, encouraging people to share their photos taken with the Taj Mahal ice sculpture. The embassy has planned special events in Mongolia for the celebration of India's Independence Day in August.
In addition, we have a plan to have a paragliding event. We are also planning to bring here a Buddha relic sometime towards the second half of the quarter. We are organizing a festival of India in which we will be bringing the cultural troops from India. We are also planning a scientific conference on India-Mongolia Buddhist relations. And of course, there'll be a Hunu Harley race that we'll be organizing towards the 15th of August of 2022. These are series of the events which are to mark the 75th anniversary of India. And I'm pretty sure these events will not only reinforce our friendship with Mongolia, but strengthen and deepen and intensify our bilateral relationship and people-to-people contact with Mongolia.
India's Independence Day is significant as it honors the many freedom fighters who worked to give India independence from 200 years of British rule. The year 2022 also marks the 67th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between India and Mongolia. Members of the Oyu Tolgoi Committee of Parliament have instructed the government to take the Oyu Tolgoi project's water fee, which is used at a lower price than any other mining project in the world, in accordance with the law and bring it closer to world standards. The project stated that the new tax agreement did not provide for the payment of water pollution fees since the start of the Oyu Tolgoi project back in 2009. However, in the Gobi region, water resources need to be used in conjunction with their natural regenerative capacity. The Oyu Tolgoi project pays 30 cents per ton for water use, which is 10 times less than the international tax. Therefore, the government of Mongolia is obliged to collect water pollution charges in accordance with the law.
According to international standards, Oyu Tolgoi must pay for the water. Why don't the Ministry of Finance and the General Department of Taxation work? If an enterprise does not pay the water fee, its operation will be stopped according to the relevant laws and regulations. I think a big part of the negotiations with Oyu Tolgoi will be the water policy agreement. That's why today's meeting is very important. Oyu Tolgoi was exempted from paying for most of the water for domestic use. We have 2 government resolutions. This resolution has been amended to use groundwater resources. Not only Oyu Tolgoi, groundwater used in strategic deposits and the Gobi region needs to be valued. The draft resolution proposes to change this issue in the future within the framework of the law.
It also instructed Oyu Tolgoi to conduct an environmental impact assessment in collaboration with an international organization and present the implementation of the resolution to the Standing Committee on Economic Affairs by 2022. The 1 trillion Mongolian Turuk economic recovery program will continue this year. Last year, 4.3 trillion Mongolian Turuk was dispersed. 50% of all loans are allocated for the job support sector. This year, the Ministry of Finance began to study which sectors should be included into recovery program. Last year, due to the pandemic, businesses that were on the verge of losing their workers were supported. However, Deputy Minister of Finance said that this year they will study in which sector they should invest.
The decision was made to continue and implement this loan of 1 trillion Mongolian Tugrix. There is a general plan to start implementing this loan from March. In this context, it's not clear in which sectors the loans will be provided. Businesses will be able to receive loans of up to 500 million and individuals will be able to receive loans of up to 50 million. Market research is currently underway.
From March 1st, soft loans will be provided at 3% interest per year. It will be issued to citizens following new regulations. Of the total loans dispersed, 915 million Mongolian Tugruk was dispersed to wholesalers and retailers, and 401 million Mongolian Tugruk was dispersed to the service sector. 139 million Mongolian Tugruk has been allocated to household producers and service providers, while 130 million Mongolian Tugruk has been allocated to the processing sector. One of the most pressing issues for entrepreneurs were collaterals. This time, they will receive a guarantee from the Loan Guarantee Fund.
If you want a loan of 500 million, it is possible to issue a guarantee for a loan of up to 300 million or 60%. Therefore, it is possible to issue a guarantee for 30 to 60% of the borrower who lacks sufficient collateral. This is an indicator that can be used to support those who are running a business. This year, we have expanded the Loan Guarantee Fund and made some changes to its regulations.
Last year, 62% of all soft loans were dispersed to Ulaanbaatar and 37% to businesses and entrepreneurs in rural areas. Orkhon, Seling, and Darkhan provinces are leading by the amount of received soft loans. Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Here comes the weather forecast for the world's major cities. have watched Wednesday edition of News Mongolia. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again with more news updates. Stay tuned.